The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, in collaboration with the Caribbean Agriculture Research and Development Institute, recently convened a vital regional consultation for CARICOM germplasm conservation experts and researchers. The high-level workshop aimed to gather expert input towards the formulation of a regional roadmap for the conservation and sustainable use of plant genetic resources for food and agriculture, PGRFA. By strengthening food systems for future resilience, the consultation marked a significant step towards establishing a collaborative framework for PGRFA management across CARICOM states. This initiative comes at a critical time as climate change, loss of biodiversity, and evolving agricultural demands continue to pose threats to food security in the region. By enhancing ex situ conservation methods and pooling regional expertise, St. Lucia and other member states can ensure long-term availability of critical plant resources necessary to boost food production, safeguard biodiversity, and enhance food security. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Food Security and Rural Development, Bradley Sentage, emphasized the importance of building resilience within the agricultural sector.
Climate change, pandemics, civil unrest, and geopolitical conflicts all have had profound negative effects on our plant resources. As a consequence, we are now seeing that most of our plant materials are being threatened by extinction. Shifts in dietary patterns and food preferences are also reshaping crop and livestock production systems worldwide. Additionally, land use changes are limiting the space available for agriculture. These combined pressures threaten plant genetic resources for food and agriculture, and by extension, global food and nutrition security. They also reduce the capacity of crops to adapt to changing environmental and biological conditions. Ladies and gentlemen, such pressures underscore the urgency of building resilience in our food system. It has now become increasingly important to promote the conservation, the collection, and the utilization of plant genetic resources. If we are slow to respond to these changes, we risk jeopardizing our food availability to future generations.
FAO Project Coordinator Vermaran Extevio explained that the expected outcome of the workshop include gaining a comprehensive understanding of the current status of plant genetic resources conservation and use across the region, along with the development of a conceptual framework to guide future initiatives.
The outcomes of this workshop over these next 2 days will be the beginning steps of this roadmap. A roadmap that would see us not only serving member states, but also really going to the nuts and bolts, to get to our farmers, the persons who actually need to have access to these materials so that they can be more productive, but also have our varieties and species more available for replication and production towards improving our food production, as well as, by extension, reducing our reliance on imports.
The roadmap will serve as a strategic guide to the preservation of genetic diversity of food crops, ensuring the sustainable use and protecting the agricultural heritage of Caribbean communities for generations to come. This effort aligns with broader goals under CARICOM's vision for sustainable agricultural development and resilient building, reinforcing the importance of regional collaboration in securing food security in the region. From the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Food Security and Rural Development, I'm Zarek Felix reporting.